Welcome, future loan officers. Today on Apex Prime Education, we're going to be going over the learning modules and how to integrate them into your studying. Remember, if you're studying for the NMLS exam or the SAFE MLO exam or the mortgage loan originator exam or the loan officer exam, however you've memorized it, this program is for you. Now, we have designed this to have a specific path, a direction that we believe is the easiest for you to learn, but also keep in mind, we've developed this with different learning styles in mind, and we encourage you to use your learning styles to learn this information as quickly and as effectively as possible. So let's jump in. I'm going to show you how this works. So we're going to be in federal law. We're going to come over to the Truth in Lending Act, and you can see here we have our learning modules. We're going to click on the learning modules, and you're going to see it's going to give us two options. We have flashcards. So if you want to do your flashcards, here they are, but we're going to be looking at the extra learning resources. Now, keep in mind that these are all examples. Every single area throughout the entire program, whether it is RESPA or TILA or in general mortgage knowledge, when you come here, it's going to have this, which is the examples. So when you sign up, we will send you the blank document so you can actually use these yourself. You'll have access to them. But in here, we wanted to make sure you always had access to how they work in case you forget. Now, they are going to be on different areas, but today we are going to be focusing on the Lotus grid. So if you guys want to read that, go ahead and pause, read. All right, let's move over. Let's talk about TILA. Now, in some chapters, there are a lot of information. And in other chapters, not as much, but it could be just as confusing. This is an opportunity to show connection as well as parcel out information so it's easier to understand in a visual cue for yourself. So if you're a visual learner, you're really going to like this. Now, let's start in the middle, and this is the way that it works. So we have TILA in the middle. That is our overarching concept. And what we want to do is we want to take major concepts that are in TILA that we can then develop out. Now, this is an example that we're using. We're not saying this is all encompassing. We're not saying that you should use this. You should use this as an example to develop your own chart so it's easy for you to understand. But this is one way that we've sort of looked at TILA. So if we look at TILA, and this isn't all the concepts, but these are some of the major concepts. We have the Dodd-Frank Act. We have disclosures. We've broken that down into the loan estimate disclosure specifically. We have the charm booklet, when your home is on the line, transfer ownership disclosures, closing disclosures, mortgage disclosure improvement act. Okay. The way this is designed is you start in the middle, you work your way out, and then we can see here with the Dodd-Frank Act, we then have the Dodd-Frank Act, and we can start to put items around the Dodd-Frank Act that are major concepts. Additionally, with disclosures, loan estimates, the charm booklet, when your home is on the line, transfer ownership disclosures, closing disclosures, and the Mortgage Disclosure Improvement Act. So now you can see that these key concepts are part of this key concept that is part of this key concept. This is an extremely powerful way to learn and retain information. Now, we don't develop this for you because if you're at this point where you have to use a learning module, either one, you're very early in the process, so you're using it as a tool to help reinforce what you're learning, or two, you are struggling with learning an area and you need additional resources to retain that information. And that's what one of these learning modules is for. So take this, use it. It's going to be a powerful tool for your success. And these learning modules are critical for retaining information in areas that you're struggling with, or if you're really brand new to that area, definitely take advantage of these. All right, guys, thank you. Hopefully this learning module explanation was helpful. Please make sure you're following us on all of our social media accounts. Make sure you're following, you're liking, you're commenting. Most importantly, make sure you are jumping over to the Facebook group. That way you can jump in there, get any information you need. That's a great place to put questions so we can help you, or other people that are studying can help each other. Thank you, guys. Good luck and ace the exam.